I've supported the Bowies for many years. They've got a lot of money I mean. So this is the first time I really noticed and realized what's going on. And now I feel like they might have been doing this the whole time.
Well, you feel like you got less than what you paid for. It leaves a bad taste in your mouth. Although I have a good taste in my mouth for this crawfish, I feel shorted, and I don't know if I'm going to frequent this establishment again.
Y'all have to pay for the seasoning and the cooking. Y'all don't understand.
We should ask for options.
Like do all that. Yeah, we should have asked some more questions.
And I think that definitely the jalapenos put a nice little
I love that.
twang on it.
I like that little hint of jalapeno.
That little hint of jalapeno. We very dissatisfied. They were about, would you say, medium size to large, or maybe a couple extra larges in there?
A few larges in there.
Yeah.
They had a few big ones in there, but it was mostly medium. I want no corn.
How much we spent for this?
I think that was $37.
I don't eat Debarge Crawfish cause they ain't live. I went up in there with my sister and I paid for 5. End up only getting 3 up in the sack. How they do your boy Mac just like that. If I was in my right mind, I should've bought him back. I ain't never going back doing me like that.
Through the window I was looking. I was thinking. See, that to tell you probably your first mind. Cause I was almost thinking to say, ask him if that 5 pounds. I almost.
Well, we should have.
But me and you
right.
was talking.
We was talking.
But I think we was talking about something else. And even though I noticed it, I guess, you know, we were still talking about something else, and it just didn't hit me to really ask, you know. But it crossed my mind to say, ask him.
You sure that's our order?
Yeah.
Right.
Right, or say, is that our order, or yeah, or something. Because it didn't look a little small.
I know. Now,
it looked a little light.
Now we debating on here. Did we just eat 5 pounds, or did we eat about 2 or 3?
I think about 3.
I think about 3 too.
Yeah, about 2 or 3.
Even if they would have weighed the corn and the potatoes, how many did you eat? Any corn and potatoes? I ate one corn. I ate one potato, and it was a big potato.
Well, I ain't had the potato and the corn.
So I'm thinking they weighed they say it come with corn and potatoes, but you're paying for what we paid.
I take that to mean
$5 a pound. Right, of crawfish.
But I take that to mean that's of the crop though, that this is separate, that they
yes.
weighing it all together.
Because if that's the case, you can keep your corn and your potato. Give me all the crawfish. All gas, no brakes.
I don't want no corn.
All gas, no brakes.
If you was gonna do that. But no, but I agree, dude. You made a good point. I think they weigh it down by the jalapeno. They put
jalapenos in there.
They put so many jalapenos in it, they getting you with that.
Right. Now we done knocked these off.
Being taken up in jalapenos.
They were about, would you say, medium size to large, or maybe a couple extra larges in there?
A few larges in there.
Yeah.
They had a few big ones in there, but it was mostly medium.
Mostly medium, a decent size for this time of the season.
Yeah.
Now I think what we ought to do is go up there and tell them, man, we do professional reviews on food. We're very dissatisfied, but we want to give you another chance to give us another 5 pounds on the house. But you're going to get a lot of positive reviews in return. Nah, I don't know. Maybe we ought to go to Swamp Daddies.
You can't guarantee them no positive reviews because people don't say what they want to say, how they feel about
That's
the food.
true. Now, what would you say about the flavor of the crawfish? What was the flavor like? The flavor of this crawfish we just had.
How to describe it? Not there's but I do like is there's orange sauce and you can taste the crawfish.
Right.
They don't have it overly seasoned.
Right. It's not the traditional
like
bunch of Tony sachets on top of it.
I like to get to taste the crawfish flavor.
I agree.
And not just seasoning, but the crawfish meat taste, you know.
Yes.
So I feel like I can taste crawfish meat, the crawfish taste of the meat, you know, without it being over. It ain't like all this seasoning overbearing. And,
right. I think the water was seasoned well for the crawfish. And I think that definitely the jalapenos put a nice little
I love that.
twang on it.
I like
Yeah.
that little hint of jalapeno.
that little hint of jalapeno.
They just didn't need to put them in there with.
Correct.
To me, in order to get the flavor, you didn't need to put all them jalapenos in there.
I agree.
You didn't need it. Who
I
gonna sit here and
agree.
just eat all these? You know what I mean?
Right, and I'm not.
And
I ate a couple of
And
them.
like you said, yeah, a couple. But like you said, this is weighing in
The weight.
Crawfish, not weighing the potato and I mean.
We should ask for
like
options.
do all that. Yeah, we should have asked some more questions.
Right, we just went with the deal because it was $5 for five. What you say, $5 for 5
Anything
pounds or
5
more?
pounds and over. You might should ask some more questions.
Agreed.
I know it is. Me and you agree. We both know what we're looking at. We crawfish eaters.
Right.
We know what our experience is on how much crawfish we get for 5 pounds.
And I'm still dissatisfied. Like I still feel hungry
Me too, I
because I
feel
was
upset.
expecting to eat 5 pounds, but I
Me
think I only
too.
ate
I'm
with 3.
disappointed. I'm real
We
upset.
done split 3 pounds, and I told my sister I can eat 2 myself,
Yeah.
and she said I'll probably eat 2 or 3. So we got 5 pounds, but I don't think we paid for 5 pounds.
Yeah. I still feel. What's even worse is they tasted good.
Right,
So you really wasn't ready to stop eating.
right.
And I felt like we had enough where we were supposed to still be eating right now.
Right.
So yeah, it's really, it just hurts your feelings.
It do. It do.
Because you at
It's-
home,
you at home.
gonna be back down here.
Correct.
Season almost up
Correct.
in June.
And if
it's
you
not
go-
like
if
gonna
you-
go get back. It's like
and
you
in
got
Texas,
no opportunity to get in
It's probably $9-10 a pound. So we
And
was
it ain't gonna
expecting,
taste the same.
ain't gonna taste the same, but the price gonna be high for the mud bugs. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Well, I don't know. I kind of feel like we ought to get Swamp Daddies a try. El Debarge, the flavor was good, but I don't think the way they wham.
Yeah, that's how I feel. No, they shorted us. I do feel like that I would rather give Swamp Daddies a try to see if they wouldn't be cheating.
Nah, if we get a
Trying to cheat you out the amount they giving you.
Nah,
I
we get a
understand. No, it's obvious they did. No, me and Duty both know this.
yes, because we crawfish connoisseurs.
We wasn't saying nothing, and that's
No,
the thing. We both
we was
noticed. We was
chill.
both noticing it, but wasn't saying
but
nothing.
wasn't saying nothing.
But then once we finished eating them and realized they gone that fast, that's when we got them saying it.
Correct.
That's when it was like it became very noticeable because we know we should have still been eating.
We should have we should have had something to eat for later. This ain't really showing a whole lot, but well, the verdict the verdict is their method of measuring is probably
It's
not.
probably a little fraudulent.
Yeah, because you think you're paying for crawfish,
fraudulent on their way in.
and you're getting potatoes and corn and peppers knocking off
they
your
trying to throw-
measurement.
they trying to throw in a whole bunch of jalapeno peppers in the.
I
in the
think
bag.
they probably shorted us a pound or 2. I think they shorted us a pound
About 2.
with the peppers and everything, and the corn and the potatoes. But I also think they just shorted us a pound because they might have made a mistake.
And they could have. It could have been.
Because the bag wasn't that heavy.
It didn't feel like 5 pounds.
It didn't feel like 5 pounds. And I
I
ain't
was
gonna,
giving them the benefit of
this
the doubt, I think.
this is the reason why, to be completely honest with you, it's better to buy your crawfish live and cook them yourself. Because when they weigh them, the bags are already pre-measured. If you get like a 40-pound sack
Yeah.
for what, $100 or something like that, and you know,
We might have could have bought like a 15-pound sack and cooked them here.
for about $50 or something, or
I think 15-pound sack, maybe 30. I think
30. Okay.
It might have been like $30.
And that would have been more than enough. 15.
We'd have been
overeating
trying
crawfish. Right, like calling somebody, hey, we got some crawfish, you want these? But crawfish are best ate when they come fresh up out that water. And yeah, that's when you want to eat them. Now you can, my sister taught me, you can reheat them. Put a little water on them. You can boil them a little bit, get them back, the temperature back on.
Do like a steam, like when you
steam them.
Like you can steam them, like.
Mm-hmm.
Or peel the rest of them, take the tails and just freeze. You know, save them, abuse them in recipes.
Sure can.
Like whatever you got left, just keep peeling them, save all the tails. You know how you buy the tails in the bag?
Right.
In the freezer department, you can do that yourself.
Right. And they already cooked. They just need to be thawed or warmed up or put in whatever your dish of choice.
You just put them up, and use them for a dish or something like that.
Well, we signing off for our crawfish review of El Debarge.
Why you call them El Debarge?
Am I saying their name? Oh, that's a person. I'm sorry. Also, thank you for correcting me. Debarges. Located in Alexandria, Louisiana. Off Masonic Drive.
Yeah. I don't know what's the name of that little street they run in front of them.
I can't think of that little street either. But it's right before you get to Jackson Street.
They taste good now. I give them that.
The flavor is on point. But guess what, though? I'm paying for crawfish.
You better watch them on the weight.
Yeah, you better watch the weight, because they ain't going to do you right. Like slime in the ice machine.
Y'all have to pay for the seasoning and the cooking. Y'all don't understand.
We paid for the weight.
We've done that before, and they get on.
We paying for the weight.
Now, they sort of do.
How the corn taste?
That's why I say I might as well. That's why I think I might as well.
Look, I ain't even get no corn. They said it came with corn and potatoes. I ain't even get no corn. How about that?
It only came with one corn and 2 potatoes.
And 2 potatoes. Now, what make them come up with that? Corn cheap. You can't put 2 things of corn in there?
I feel too. What you spending wholesale?
Yeah. This
5 cents?
Thank you. Thank you.
You should be giving that away.
Giving that away. And that ought to come in a separate bag. That shouldn't even be. I bought 5 pounds of crawfish. You ought to give me 6 corn, some sausage. I ain't even get no sausage, no mushrooms. Shit. How much we spent for this?
I think that was $37.
I think so. Mama, your phone ringing.
I think that's mine. That's alert.
All right, we're going to shut down the video from Debarge's Crawfish. It was tasty, but we feel like we got shouted.
Yeah.
And that's the worst feeling in the world. You have a dining experience, and you feel like you got shorted. You just feel...
Especially when it's crawfish.
Yeah, especially when it's crawfish, but anything in general, where you feel like you got less than what you paid for, it leaves a bad taste in your mouth. Although I have a good taste in my mouth for this crawfish, I feel shorted, and I don't know if I'm going to frequent this establishment again. You, boo? This is my opinion, but what's your opinion?
I have been a patron. I have supported this. I've supported the Bowies for many years. They've gotten a lot of money out of me. But this is the first time I really noticed and realized what's going on. And now I feel like they might have been doing this the whole time. And I just didn't know.
The jig is up.
The
jig is up.
I feel like I ain't know any better back then. But now I do. And now I'm feeling like, dang, I been doing this the whole time. So now I ain't gonna want to fool. You know, I'm not gonna really want to fool with them. Man.
Right. This is the problem.
If I do, I'm gonna be asking so many questions about the weight before I buy it.
Thank you.
I'm gonna have questions about everything. Like take the corn out. Don't be all like that. Can you weigh them again?
You done burned me now.
Let me see you
right.
weigh it.
Let me see you weigh it.
Or want to see all that.
Just give me a pound at a time. I'm gonna pay you for a pound at a time because I don't trust y'all weight metrics back there. Y'all ain't doing us right.
Yeah.
Swamp Daddies, you're up next. We'll give y'all a try. Stay tuned for our next video from the Crawfish Connoisseurs out of Alexandria, Louisiana. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment in the comment below if you like Debarge or this experience has happened to you before.
Okay. Yeah, I would really love to know that. If anybody else noticed it too, that they realized what's going on.
If you think we're being unfair, please comment, like, subscribe.
Oh, yeah.
Comments are free. They don't cost a thing. Thank you. Signing off. From the brother and sister crawfish connoisseurs.
But he blowing her back. Think about me cause he know that